everyone, welcome back to WsCube. In our today's session, we will be talking about the Pickle library in Python. Before we understand about what Pickle library is, let's have a small recap on what we have learned in our previous session. So guys, in our previous session, we covered the append method in our file handling. Append method allows us to add a data inside the end of the file basically. So it does not remove the previous data but adds the new data towards the end of the file. Today we will be discussing about the Pickle library in Python. Pickle library is a very useful library if you want to add different data types inside a file. So far inside the file we were adding strings, but what if you want to add list, if you want to add dictionaries, or if you want to add any other data type, you can use Pickle library in Python. It has major uses. If you're creating any Python project in Python, then Pickle library will have a great use in that. Before that, if you want to become a successful data analyst and if you want to learn from our experts live, then you can call on the given number or you can fill the form that is provided in our description. Not just that, with our every batch, you will be getting 2 demo classes for free. So we will be discussing about the Pickle library. First of all, let's understand what is Pickle library. So Pickle library is a powerful algorithm which allows us to use different data types, which allows us to handle different data types in Python. We can serialize and we can deserialize data with the help of a Pickle library. So what is serialized and deserialized data is that basically if we provide it with a list or a dictionary, it serializes it in the in a text file in the same format but into a binary numbers, and deserializing means that taking the load back to the file and using it by applying different methods to it. So here we will be discussing about the different types of data that can be used, that can be stored inside the Pickle library. Here we have booleans, integers, floats. We can add complex numbers as well to our Pickle library. Strings, yes, strings can be added to the Pickle library. It can also be added to the file handling, but yes, here also it can be used. Tuples, lists, dictionary, and sets can also be added inside the Pickle libraries. So with the help of the Pickle libraries, we can handle multiple types of data. There are 2 major functions that you will be using with the Pickle libraries, that is the dump and the load. The dump function allows us to serialize the data. Suppose we have given any format of a data. Suppose we have given dictionary data type, and we have given it in a proper serial to it. So what it will do, it will add that dictionary, whatever dictionary that we have given, into a text file into the form of a binary, but in a serialized way. And the load function is called to deserialize a data stream. Now what does this thing mean? That suppose we have added that data in the form of a binary. Now we want to bring that data back into our Python function, or we want to use that data for any kind of function in our program. So we can use the load function to bring it back in a exact serialized way. So it deserializes from binary, but still it's in a serial way. It's in a proper manner that how we have inserted it comes back in the same way. And we can work over it. We can add to it. We can remove something from it. We can increase something or we can decrease something inside it. So let's understand with the help of the examples. Okay, so here let's say I have a main file, and to use Pickle library, all we need to do is write import Pickle. Import Pickle allows us to use Pickle library, and here we have imported Pickle. After that, I'll be opening a file. So f is equals to open. First of all, we will be dumping inside the file. What we will be doing, we will be creating a dictionary over here and adding that to a file. So for that, I'll write f is equals to open what, demo.txt. So I'm opening it in a WB mode, that is the write binary. So I'll be writing in a binary format inside the file. Okay, after this, what I need to do, I need to write over here. I'll be basically creating a variable. L is equals to Pickle dot dump, because we want to add this data to the file. What we want to add, we will be creating a dictionary over here. So let's say I'm creating a dictionary of employees. So employee is equals to, first of all, name, colon, John, comma, age, colon, 23, comma, gender, colon, male. I'll be closing this over here right after the male. Right. Once we are done with this, what I'm going to do, I'm gonna add a parameter over here that what I want to dump and where. So I want to dump employee dictionary, and I want to dump it in F. After this, I'll close the file. So F dot close. So here also in the Pickle library, it is very important to close the file. Once we have dumped the data, if I run it, nothing will happen over here. But what if I open demo.txt? Inside the demo.txt, you can see some data is written over here. This data over here, it looks a little different because it's in a form of a dictionary. It's form of a binary over here. But when we will take it back, when we will load it over here, we'll see that it is written in a proper format only. So what I'm going to do to load this data over here is I'll be opening the file in the writing mode. So I'll be using RB over here and closing the brackets over here. After that, because I want to load the data, so I'll be creating a variable over here, ll is equals to pickle dot load, because load means I want to take that data over here. I want to deserialize. So it has been serialized in the form of a binary. I want to deserialize and bring it back to a form of a dictionary over here. So I'll be using pickle.load and the name over here. So F I'll be writing, and after that I'll be printing it over here. So print L, and I'll close the file by writing F.close, open close the brackets. Now let's run and see what happens. So if I run it, you can see that here it's writing it in the form of the dictionary that we have provided it earlier. Even if I open demo.txt, it will still be in a binary format over here. But when I take it back, when I take the load back to my main file, it shows me that it is in a form of a dictionary in the way that we have provided to it. So guys, this was the load and the dump method in our Pickle library. We will be using it more in our problem solving section. I hope you guys have no doubts and no question in what is load and dump over here. The dump allows us to dump the data inside a new file. That means we create a text file over there, and inside it goes in the format of a binary. And when we want to take that data back again to utilize it, to maybe put any function to it, then we use the load method to take it back to Python. So guys, this was our Pickle library, and so stay connected guys, and I'll see you in the next session where we will be solving problems related to the file handling and Pickle library. Thank you.